Hey, how you doing today? Is everybody ready for a story? Well, I thought, and so did Miss Tessa, that in honor of National Library Week, which it is this week, that we should read from Natalie Portman's Fables. And one of my favorite stories from her fables is Country Mouse, City Mouse. So I just want to remind you and your parents that Natalie is the honorary chair of National Library Week for this year, 2021. So we're out here in the country, so you know where the country is because that's where we live. But do you know where the cities are? I can hear you talking. You said there were big buildings. Yes, you're correct. There are very tall buildings in the city, and it's even noisier than the country. Lots of beep, 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 taxis, trains, airplanes. The city is wonderful and the country is wonderful. But let's see what the mice like best. So here we go. I have to put my glasses on. And by the way, I have my mask, but I'm outdoors, I'm vaccinated, and no one is near me. So Miss Tessa said I could take my mask off to read to you. Then I'm going to put it right back on again. Okay, so here we go. Country Mouse and City Mouse. Let's see if it becomes one of your favorite stories. One cold winter day, Grayson Mouse got a letter. Please come to the city. You'll see it's much better. His big cousin, Polly, had sent him the note inviting him to come over, but also to gloat. What does it mean to gloat? I think he's bragging. I think he thinks the city is better than the country. Let's see what we're going to learn from this story. Polly wrote, Grayson, your life is a yawn. Come to my party. Let's dance till dawn. There's the little post person sending a letter to our little country mouse. Grayson decided to go to the station and set off by train for a little vacation. I think this book rhymes. Do you? The city was nothing like Gray's simple home. Tall buildings, bright lights, and no green fields to roam. Polly Mouse lived in a snappy skyscraper. Grayson Mouse lived in a nest made of paper. City Mouse had a big pink chandelier. Do you know what a chandelier is? I knew you did. While Country Mouse slept under the stars, bright and clear. Grayson put on his best coat and new shoes. The cousins showed off all their very best moves. I think they're dancing on the dance floor. Polly said, "Cuz, meet my fabulous pals. Check out my friends, the cool city mals. Look at my silverware, crystal and things, my necklaces, earrings, and so many rings. Oh, and try the fondue. It's so melty and Swiss. You'll love it so much you might give it a kiss." Do you know what a fondue is? It's made of cheese. Grayson thought, wow, she's got so much great cheese. All I've got is field scraps and my friends have fleas. But suddenly Cat strutted into the room and fear filled the air with a sense of great doom. Cat said, "You're eating my odds and my ends. Now I will eat you and then all of your friends." Wow. "I'm out," said the peacock. "I'm not into danger." Rhino said, "Friends, no, we're practically strangers." The ermine girls said, "Don't eat us, cat, please. We're just here for goodie bags and the great cheese." I think mice like fondue. Oh, look at that cat. Whoa. Grayson grabbed Polly and ran with her south, escaping Cat's big, fishy, stinky breath mouth. Wow. When they got to the country and back to Gray's nest, they finally felt safe. It was a place where they could rest. The country mouse went to his cousin with Grace and used his rough paws to wipe tears from her face. You may have more toys, and you may have more clothes, but you certainly have many more woes. Sounds like the city wasn't very safe for them. You want to have friends who'll stand by your side, not those who disown you to save their own hide. A true friend should care about how you are feeling, not for your gowns or that thing on your ceiling. I think they're talking about the chandelier. I don't have a chandelier, do you? Grayson's friends came, bringing treats that they found from scavenging treasures that grew from the ground. Doe brought some beans and Sheep brought his grapes. Pumpkins and melons were brought by the apes. They sat on tree stumps and ate under the sky. They watched shooting stars whizzing by. I sat under the stars the other night in the country. How about you? They laughed with their friends until the sun rose. They laughed until water came out of their nose. Grayson said, "See, you don't need all that stuff." Polly said, "True friends are more than enough." Oh, they look happy. And that's not fondue, but that looks pretty good. I think the country has some pretty nice snacks. Okay, well, that's the end of the story, and that's the end of our fable. When you listen to a fable, sometimes you can learn a lesson. So maybe discuss with your friends what the lesson is about friendship from this book by Natalie Portman, Country Mouse, City Mouse. Bye.